Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of That's Smarts. My name is Gusty Wins.
And I'm Connie Cat.
And today's topic has only 4 letters to it.
Oh, it's not something that we can't say, is it?
No, it's something that we can definitely say. It's ABBA, ABBA.
ABBA. No, which is it actually? ABBA or ABBA?
That's a good question. I think it's ABBA.
Now, I'll have to check that one out on the internet.
The reason why we're discussing ABBA today is because one of our sponsors, the movie, what's the title of the movie that you're in, Connie?
What's the name of the dame?
It's a movie about ABBA. Now, can you give us a little synopsis or what the movie's about?
It's a documentary of sorts, kind of following the lives of 9 drag queens in New York City who put out a fantastic CD a while back with covering all these fantastic ABBA songs in their own way. I happen to be intimate with the project because I was actually a part of it, and it was a great experience, and I'm looking forward to the film. It's going to be fantastic.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're talking about yourself again. I dozed off there for a minute. Anyway, what I love about ABBA is that I personally think their music is timeless.
I was going to say the same thing. It is timeless.
What I love about ABBA is I think their music is timeless.
I have to agree with you. I was going to say the same thing. It's timeless.
Did you know a little known fact is that ABBA several years ago was offered $1 billion to tour and they turned it down?
Who was the philanthropist that came up with that kind of cash?
Well, first of all, the two male writers of ABBA don't need $1 billion. They've got so much cash coming out of them, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Frida and Agneta said that when they were offered it, they said that they want people to remember ABBA the way that they were, not the way that they are now.
You know, I think there's some kudos to that. I think a lot of European cultures embrace that factor, including, like, you know, British television, for example. They'll stop a series when it's in its prime, so it's still good, and you don't have that whatever happened to kind of question.
I mean, have you seen the Rolling Stones in concert lately?
No, I haven't.
Well, I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
Next year it's going to be, I want to see the Rolling Stones on Jazzies. They all come out on like those little Jazzies and do like a little routine.
Well, that drummer man must be rather... but I digress. We're talking about ABBA today.
Well, we could talk about other things besides ABBA. I love ABBA, but I want to ask you a question, Connie. Have you ever dated a musician?
Let me think. You know, I don't think that I have. Not knowingly. No. Have you?
I dated a guy that played the triangle.
Well, that must be rather important.
You know, like where you're at the symphony and it's this big crescendo and all of a sudden you're ding. That was him.
Wow. A solo.
He had a solo. Well, triangles don't really have solos.
Well, if you hear that one noise, it's solo.
Triangles are more part of like the group collective. You don't see, like, no one goes to band and has a triangle solo.
I would like to see that. Wouldn't that be exciting?
How does one decide to play the triangle is what I want to know. It's like, do you like wake up one day and just say, oh my God, I'm gifted, I can play the triangle thing?
Possibly, but I think most of them are percussionists in general. Did you know that the triangle is a percussion instrument? Much like the drum or I believe the xylophone too is a percussion instrument. Anything that you use to strike to create a tone is percussion.
So if I struck you and you made a sound, you'd be considered a percussion instrument?
You would be rather not. You'd be a jerk. You wouldn't be a percussionist. That would be...
Did ABBA use a lot of percussion in their music?
Well, I know they had a drum kit. That was, I think, necessary.
What's your favorite ABBA song?
Oh, I have a penchant for Money, Money, Money. But I like them all. And you?
That's the song she sings on the album.
Did you notice? What is your favorite ABBA song?
My favorite ABBA song is, I'd have to say, Knowing Me, Knowing You.
Uh-huh.
It's like good days, bad days.
Uh-huh.
You know, they go up, they go down. Knowing me, knowing you.
Uh-huh.
There is nothing we can do. Okay, I guess she's stuck on money, money, money. What? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is another episode of That's Smarts.
Ooh, That's Smarts!
Sponsored by Lips Restaurant, New York City's #1 drag dining restaurant.
And of course, the film What's the Name of the Dame, featuring all of the things that we just discussed earlier.
And her.
And me. Thank you for joining us. I'm Connie Cat.
I'm Gusty Wins. Woo!